Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboarding Beginner number 295. Oh man, it's chilly. It's chilly willy right now, man. It's in the 40s. Excuse me. It's cold. I have to go bust out some gloves, man, and another jacket. I'll be back. Oh, much better. Got the jacket on, got the gloves. Sun's coming out, that's good. Oh man, it was better. There was no way I could sit here and talk. It was kind of cold, man. So yeah, I want to talk about traditional skateboarding, you know, as in like traditional way. So I think if you're like under 30 years old, you could take skateboarding any way you want, you know. You can you don't even have to know how to even push on the street that good, you know, like, ooh yeah, I love it, come on son, come out. What that means is, like, you know, you don't have to put too much time on just pushing around on the streets, or, you know, going back and forth or whatever. You could just go and, you know, watch some YouTube videos and just start like learning how to do ollies and nollies and kick flips and heel flips and shove its, and you know, you could just drop in quarter pipes, half pipes, whatever you want, you know. You could take any path you want for skateboarding. You know, some people even encourage that. But for me, I like to take the traditional ways, you know. Like right now, right? I'm just doing the manuals out here. You know, trying to do that like every day, and because the way I see it, if I can't even manual from one line to another on the street, on the flat ground, you know, there's no point for me to learn anything else, because everything else, that's all it is. I mean, you see people doing like manuals, it's like either on like a manual pad, a ledge, a hubba, handrail, flat bar, you know, on top of like quarter pipe decks, half pipe decks, vert decks. Just pretty much every other obstacles there is, you know. But if I can't even do it on the ground, flat, there's no point for me to do anything else. So for me, I'm just trying to do that, and you know, try to get my legs really, really strong, and another thing too is I notice, you know, I want to be skating for a long time, you know, long terms. So for me, long term is just, you know, doing things like, you know, the basic ways first, because if I can't even do the basic manuals on the ground, there's no point to me to do anything else, you know. And if my legs are not strong, I'm not gonna be able to, you know, balance on anything else. And yeah, I mean, that's all I want to say, you know. But so I just want to get on with the skating, because, you know, I want to get warmed up, and it's gonna be good, man. My legs get stronger. It's gonna feel good. Let's go set up the ramp. Let's go set up our little spot there, you know, as always. So we all bundle up, man. All bundled today. You know, it's sunny. It's cold today, so. Whew, yeah, man, I wasn't gonna come out today, man. It's like cold, you know, but sun's coming out finally, and can't get my legs strong, you know, with sitting around in the house. So Gotta come out here and get some you know what I mean, put some time in to get good, you know. You gotta put in some time, man. Can't be like slacking. Man, I couldn't believe I slept till 12 o'clock today. It's already 1:30 today, you know. It's already 1:30 right now. And man, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people here because it's Sunday. Usually I don't come out here on Sunday. So we're gonna be doing just the usual, you know, bunch of manuals and about it, man. So the kid I was watching, you know, I was telling you about the playing with my skateboard number 21. He just uploaded this morning, like 1 in the morning. I was watching that. It was like 51 minutes long. I don't know. That's how I like, you know, long content. That's why mine's all long, but yeah, so it's cool, man. He finally learned how to drop in, roll in the bank, going over a hump, kick turns, and then bombing like a sidewalk hill. And then he finally dropped in a small little quarter pipe, and then he moved up. He finally dropped in this little mini ramp, but little bit, and he was so hype, you know. And that got me to be like, oh man, you know, can't wait to get to that level. Just, you know, get all hyped up all the time. So yeah, that's about it. We just do manuals, and you want to skip the video, you know, that's fine. You know what I mean? But you know, but for me, it's just gonna be just coming out here and just getting some time in, you know. Yeah, man, one day I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts, next day I'm wearing gloves and a freaking jacket. It's the winter, you know what I mean? What can do, man, what can do? Man, it's weird to ride with all these clothes on, you know? Feels like, I mean, if I fall, it's not gonna hurt, you know? But definitely hard to move around. You know what's crazy is on Wednesday it's gonna be 70 degrees. Yeah, so Thursday will be in maybe Tuesday or Thursday will be in shorts and t-shirts again. But for now, we gotta prepare for the winter, man, for the winterland. Winterland. Oh, look at this USPS truck. It's huge. It's huge. Gotta turn it off until it's done. So we got a package. I don't think it's mine. I didn't order anything. Only thing I got coming is like 4 more of those Posca markers from Michaels. That's probably thing for my Tony. He's out of town. He probably ordered something. I didn't order anything. I don't think I ordered anything. No. My gloves came, my batteries, most of my markers, my battery charger for a battery that's for my flashlight. That guy just laid his bike down. I'm glad I'm glad it got cold, because I was thinking like, man, how am I gonna get dressed up for the winter, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think this right here is pretty good. I could probably put another layer of pants on if it gets too cold. Like my sweatpants, I could put under my regular pants. And that would keep me warm. And the gloves working pretty good. The sweatshirt, the jacket, and the t-shirt, and my helmet is working. It's keeping me pretty warm. Unless it's really windy, then probably I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think the hardest part to doing anything is just going out there, you know, to do it, I think. But just coming out here, you know, I'm not doing much, but keeping that consistency, you know, is the whole, to me, that's the whole the goal, not just goal, but like the winning strategy, you know, to doing things is consistency, you know, keep doing it. Like, let's say you suck at cooking, right? You just keep cooking. You suck at drawings, draw, or you suck at playing guitar, just play, you know. If you suck at skateboarding like me, then we just ride until the wheels fall off or whatever, you know. But I think that's I could be wrong, but I think it's working pretty good for me anyway.
No, I tried cutting it, but it's like all soft.
You see what I'm saying? I can't even hold a manual, you know, on the flat ground. What makes me think I'm gonna be able to do a manual, you know, on a, you know, anything else, you know? I mean, it makes sense. Why so serious? Yeah, it's serious, man. Skateboarding is serious. You know what I'm saying? Man, can you imagine all the way down here in Texas, and the cold front comes all the way north from Canada, you know? So I can't imagine like Minnesota, Chicago, and all that, you know? Like all those states up north, how cold it is over there. Or, you know, like Fargo. I mean, you know, state and city, you know. Of course, Fargo is not a state. Yeah, just, you know what I mean? Like Oklahoma, Kansas. I mean, it's cold. If it's cold in Texas, man, you know, because this is the lowest, you know, one of the lowest states on the United States. So if it's cold here, man, you know, up north is freezing. So yeah, I mean, the sun's out. It looks warm, but it's not. Like I said, it's in the 40s right now. It's probably like 42 degrees right now. 42. It's supposed to get up to like 42. I don't know, it might be like 40. It says today it's supposed to be only even talking is hard. My nose is frozen and my lips are like cold, you know. So even talking is tough. So yeah, it's probably 40 right now. It's supposed to get to 42 in like a couple hours. Might be 41. I mean, you know, somewhere around there. Under 45. Yeah, so I was watching Skate Nomad. He's trying to travel around 192 country in the world. Anyway, he's like in number 75 or something. He's in this little town called Yemen. It's on the east of southeast of I think Saudi Arabia. Yeah, and he met this one guy named Ferrell, Ferrell, something like that. It's funny, man. He has like Mike Vallely, that's his favorite skateboarder. So he's doing like all these 360 boneless and jumping off big blocks and stuff like that. It's cool, man. So I was watching him earlier, just sitting there, you know, eating my lunch or whatever, a couple of slices of pizza, and I was like, oh man, I gotta go outside. And then you can see when in the beginning of the video I just came out with a sweatshirt. I didn't realize how cold it was gonna be. I had to go put my my jacket on, my gloves, and yeah, it's crazy, you know. So I was hyped to you know, like for the longest time, man, I couldn't get hyped like watching skate videos, but now I get pretty hyped. Just basics videos. Like videos that do all these tricks and everything, that doesn't really I'm not really interested, because I mean, I don't learn nothing, you know what I mean? It's just them doing the tricks. But most of the videos I watch are like just everyday skaters, you know, like myself, just going out to the skate park and just you know, like this guy Explosion used to be he used to have his name Progressive Skater at 52 or something like that, and now he changed it to like Explosion Steve or Skater, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, he's growing pretty big. He's getting a lot of a lot of views and a lot of subscribers now. So it's pretty cool. I'm very happy for him. And there's another guy, Joe Rides Again. He's getting up there over 1,000. So yeah, I watch people like that just skating, just every day, older dudes, But like I said, I was watching the kid, that guy, playing with my skateboard number 21. So that was cool. So that's pretty much my videos, just riding around. That's what we're gonna do. Still, that's all we can do is ride around. I mean, there's no point to just sit around, I mean, it's actually a beautiful day, but it's cold, but it's beautiful. Look, no breeze. Look, not even one leaf blowing. No breeze. It's just cold from the cold front up north. Sun's out, so can't ask for better than that. For today's December 14th. Yeah, December 14th. So I was talking to my sister, she said she might be getting out tonight, so that'd be great to see her come home from the hospital. She went to get her appendix removed. So what happened was, this is the third time. The first time she had the appendix problem, she didn't want to go. And then the second time, now the third time she went, she finally had to go because it burst. It busted, it could have killed her. I mean, thank God, it's not her time yet, because I heard that when the appendix ruptured, you could die from that. And like I said, we believe in, we have a strong faith in God, and if it's our time to go, we go, you know what I mean? It's pretty crazy, man. This thing's just a cul-de-sac thing, but there's a lot of cars that come through here. I don't know why. It goes all the way around circles over there, but for some reason there's more cars than I expect, to come through here. Yeah, this coolness reminds you of when we were younger, living in Clovis, New Mexico. I remember we went out one night, it was 7 or 10 degrees outside. At night, we went skating the parking lot at my old elementary school. And I remember this was one guy, he was using the thing for his lip, the dip thing, putting the lip with the nicotine. And he kept spitting. I'm like, dude, quit spitting, I don't want to step on it. And as soon as he spit, I went like that. I brushed it over my feet, my leg. Well, yeah, my feet. It was already frozen, dude. His spit was already frozen, so it was cold that night, man. And another time was when I lived in New Jersey, 1995, 94, 90, and we'd go skate downtown. Around middle of the, around the noon, and it's very, very cold. Went on the on the sidewalk and downtown, everything it was cool, man. But when you're with your friends and stuff like that, it doesn't really, you don't really think about getting cold, But when you skate by yourself, it's kind of and when you're older too, right? So it makes it kind of it's the battle of your own mind, There's no one there to hype you or, encourage you or whatever to keep going. Only you and your mind, just the battle itself. So Yeah, I can't imagine, like people, homeless, living in tents and in a car and stuff, man. It's like, man, it's cold, just come out here and I'm moving around, it's like, it's brutal, But that's why I tell people, our body is the ultimate machine, Our brain is the ultimate computer. And if you train your body, to get strong and move around and stuff like that, and your body will be your ultimate machine. Because I remember when I broke my leg in 1997, I got 12 screws and a metal plate on there, titanium plate. I had this laced up ankle brace. My friend Mario was like, nah, don't put that on. Your ankle's never gonna heal up. Which, like, you think you're like, I can't be, riding around without ankle brace, right? So it turns out he was right, man. After like a month, my ankle, like, I still feel like the vibration of the metal, when you first got it, but nowadays I don't feel anything anymore, like, doesn't even, people say, oh, when it gets cold, your metal hurts. I don't know. My leg's fine. I don't feel any pain or anything, So I don't know. I think it's like I said, we have to train our body, It's the ultimate machine. And just like, like you put like a sword, right? When you make a sword, you roll it and then you put it in the fire and then you hit it with the hammer or whatever, flatten it out, put it in the fire, bring it out, flatten it out, put it in the fire, roll it up, hitting it up, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel our body is. And it's easy to just, especially these days, just sit around and just watch, YouTube or Paramount or Netflix or, Amazon Prime, whatever, and Apple TV and all that, and just kick back and watch, shows after shows after shows, and just drinking hot cocoa or tea or coffee or whatever, and just let the day go by, But it's hard to just say, I gotta go out there and put my time in, Because it's serious right now for me, because, I'm actually, trying to, like, get my legs stronger. But I think once I get that phase done, it takes time, and it's gotta feel good, and you can just ride around and just laugh it off, and just do things, and become so naturally. You want to do a nose manual or regular manual, whatever. It comes so easy, like it's like enjoyable after that, But just sitting around and eating your popcorn and all that, it's not gonna get you anywhere. And that's one thing I regret in life. That's it. Is I lost all my tricks, man. Lost all my muscle, my tricks, and yeah, that's the only thing in life. I don't care, if I lost material-wise, like all my collections and my video games, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my skateboards, and I don't really care too much about that. It's a little bit, not even 1%, but my 99% that I regret is lost all my tricks and my muscle, for my skateboarding. That's what I regret the most. So now I have a second chance to come back and, build it back up, which that's what we're doing. That's why it's so serious. Yeah, it feels weird having all these clothes on, man. It's like, I don't know. I guess just to get used to it. Once I start wearing this a lot of clothes like this and skate when it gets cold and colder and colder. I think I'll get used to it, but for now, it's my first day wearing this much clothes, so it feels weird, you know? It feels like I'm like floating. Yeah, when I'm coming back, it feels like I'm gonna hit that. My head's gonna hit that mailbox for some reason. I don't know. The reason is because when we used to ride, when we, you know, in like junior high, we used to ride on handlebars, on a bike, sitting on handlebars. And I remember we were riding, we're talking. I was on a handlebar, my friend was riding the bike, and then another guy was on my side, my right side, talking. And there was a mailbox that stuck out, I guess. I don't know how, but I freaking hit my head on it. You know, like we hit it, you know, the mailbox. Boom, you know, I don't know. I think like, I don't know if we fell or I broke the mailbox or what. I don't know, I remember, but I just remember hitting the mailbox. So, and if I hit that mailbox, I know I can't hit it. It's so far in, but I feel like if I fall, I'm gonna hit it, and you know, I think it's all steel. It's not gonna tip over, so it's gonna get hurt. Even though I have my helmet on, I don't know. Just every time I ride by it, I feel like that mailbox is pulling me in, you know, to like run into it. I don't know. I think because it keeps pulling me to the sidewalk when I'm going, because you know the sidewalk's curved, so the water can run through the side and drain to the drain thing down there. But if you notice, I usually do it on the line over there, but I do it after the mailbox. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start forcing myself to do it at the line over there, because I don't have that much time when I go after the mailbox to come and do the manual. Yeah, if I do it at the line, I get more tries. You know, you see me like try and pick up one. At least I could try at least 3 times, try and pick my nose up, you know. You know, it's crazy when you're like under 30, how you can just go skate. If you skate like 2-3 times a week, you progress like 1%, and now when you're like in the 40s or 50s, you do the same thing 3-4 times a week, or 2-3 times a week, you only progress like 0.01% instead of 1%. So it takes like 10 or 20 times to progress when you're at that age, 40s and up, or like 50 and up most likely. I think 40s you can still have a good chance. Like Andrew Reynolds, 40 something, and I think Mariano, stuff like that, and they're still killing it. So yeah, so I think that's what it is. So that means when you're in your 50s, you gotta do like way more, skateboarding, or try harder, way hard to progress. I mean, if you want to progress, like at a consistent rate, you need to try more, and it makes it worse because when you get older, you're like, oh man, I don't have enough stamina, I'm lazy, I'm blah blah, the excuses are more, it seems like. Because when you're younger, you just like get on your board and go, that's it, you don't care about anything else. And then you get older, you think about, so I need to push all that out. I need to drain my coffee cup every morning, that way when the fresh one comes in, because if you don't empty the old cup out, when the fresh one comes in, it's just gonna spill out because there's nowhere to go, it's already full. So I need to empty that old shit, put some new shit in, and boom. That's how we gotta roll, baby. My legs are weak, man. I won't even like pick up, just can't even hold for like not even 1 second. Oh yeah, it's getting warmer now. I mean, probably like 1 or 2 degrees. Crazy. Crazy, man. Yeah, sometimes when you know, you don't see no numbers, you know. You want to see numbers, you know what I mean? Like when you're playing a game, like a role-playing game, you're at level 1, and then you're like, oh man, can't believe I'm at level 5 now, you know, like you can take all these enemies down. But skateboarding is so slow. Like I said, when you get older, it's even slower in progression, that you feel like you don't see any numbers at all until one day you're just like cruising around and it's like pop a ollie over something. You're like, whoa, how'd that happen? And it's like almost like surreal, you know, like feels like a dream. That's what I love about skateboarding, you know. You do your time, you go out there and do it, and then when the trick comes one day and you're just like, wow, what the, I just did that, you know. It's like I don't know, I guess you just gotta go out and skate, you know, try it yourself to see that, to get that feeling. There's no words or anyone can tell you anything. That when you get that, when you do that trick without even trying and you land it, you're just like, wow, that was crazy, I did that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so one day we're gonna come out here and then I'm gonna try the manual. It's just gonna be like, shh. You know, first try, just going from line to line. You're just gonna be like, wow. I remember I was just going. But you see, like, it takes so long. Some people don't even get to that point, you know, because they'll quit before. So you can't quit, you know. Just gotta keep going. Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself, because when I first went to the skate park, I could barely pump the vert ramp, not even like 2 feet, you know. And now I think I could get to almost like 6 feet. So yeah, so you know what I mean, like all those times pumping and pumping. In the same way with this manual, it looks like, what do you call it? Not useless, but it feels like you're going nowhere, you know? It feels like almost like a dead end, you know? But I am progressing slowly, but whether I believe it or not, it's on inside my head, you know? We are the biggest critic in our own anything we do, we're the most critics. So as long as you see a way out, and just gotta look at the little things, the little progression, and that's what keeps the positive part going, and it'll keep us going and not downing ourselves and not quitting, because once you quit, that's it. It's over. What does Evel Knievel say? The day I don't get up is the day I fail, right? Well, we gotta get up every day. Yeah, I should be happy because usually I don't get out on a Sunday, man. I'm so sore from riding on Saturday, all day at the skate park. Sunday, I'm just laying there limping around in the house, man. And right now we're out here. It's a positive thing, Alright, YouTube, that's the end of the video. I think we did pretty good coming out here. Not too much, but little is better than nothing. Couple pennies better than no pennies, right? Alright, as always, go out and visit your friends and family. The dead do not need anything. Always have fun. You see me have fun, you see me quit. Alright, always keep on rolling, because running water don't go stale. I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy.